All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is part two, second act of Zone 4 Sports. We have covered a lot today. We've been talking about the UFC fight coming up this weekend, Poirier, Dustin the Diamond, and nobody believes in him. So we just gonna keep that moving. I was saying Phillip Rivers announced his retirement, 5th all time in everything, all categories.
We had some haters.
Nobody also believes in him.
He ain't said Super Bowl championships or MVPs.
I'm sorry, he's not the girl you think he is. He's not giving what you think he gives. Like, never did.
This is amazing. I love that, Justice. Okay, so we were talking about just now, the end. We were talking about what happened to,
No, we're talking about Bucks.
We're talking about the Bucks and Saints, and I was about to say something, but Zoom told me, "Shut up, little girl."
Finish saying what you were saying.
Do you remember?
I'm potting today, and I know a couple of years ago the Saints got in trouble for those targeting things that they were doing. I don't think they ever stopped that. I think they continued to play thuggish football, and I don't like the kind of football the Saints play. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's abhorrent. Like it's never, for me, whenever I watch, I always see several violations that officials don't catch, and I'm just like, y'all didn't see that? They quite literally just punched this guy in the face. Their defenders are all over people. Like, they always play very thuggish football to me.
It's football.
Like, yes,
the
it's
Bucks
football.
The Bucks were the bullies last weekend.
For one,
Devin White was out there smacking people.
Man,
I loved it. 45 was out there live.
hey, can I just say that when I saw a different Tom Brady, I saw a Tom Brady that was like, "Yep, y'all beat us 2 games this year. Yep, I'm new to the division and the whole conference. Yep, this is your house, and we came here.
Hard.
But I'm Tom Brady."
It's hard. It's hard. You want them to beat that man 3 times?
I mean, I thought they were going to.
Nah, I ain't. That's just not how it works. Has it happened before? Yeah, I'm sure, but that's just not how it. That's not how it works, man. Especially with him, he's just getting used to his guys, and I feel like Tampa was going like this the whole time. The last half of the season, just gradually getting better, and now, like, who knows what we're gonna see this weekend? You know, they're going against another great team, but they're getting good too.
Well, one thing I will critique Tom on, like, great performance, but it seems as if now his balls are a little early or a little late. It's never right in the hands like how it used to be. You get what I'm saying? Like, I see a lot of, like, people when they're receiving his passes going back like this or having to move up like this a little bit more than they've had in the past, which I just noticed. I don't know if you guys did.
Hey, we all get old. Don't worry about us old folks. We all get old. We ain't got it like we used to sometimes, but hey, we get the job done.
All right, here go the epitome. Here's the epitome of we all get old. Today, I had my first eye exam probably since I was in the military. My first eye exam, okay? Mm-hmm. And I got insurance and it's fine. That's nothing. But after so here's what I told Lanika, who is blind, my fine and blind wife, glasses this thick. She don't need, I try to put her glasses on. I woke up in the bed with an ice pack. I got so dizzy and blacked out from what she could. From what she couldn't see. So look, she came with me, right? She came to my eye exam with me. They was like, "Are you here to get some glasses or contacts?" I was like, "Hell no, I'm not here to get no glasses or contacts. I'm just here for an eye exam, dog." After I took that eye exam, the man prescribed me bifocals.
Ooh.
Ooh,
you gonna be out here. You gonna be out here like Benny from Harlem Nights with Red Fox was like.
I mean, if it makes you feel better,
I can see the point before it rolls.
I think I cried a little bit. I was like, I told the man, I said, man, do it again. So I was in the little machine, and he said, what's the middle line say? I said, Alpha Kilo Lima Papa November. He said, what's the bottom line say? I said, Victor, Roger. And then he went, and I was like, oh, Victor Roger CLDP. He said, oh yeah. He got his little paperwork. He said, okay, look in here real quick. Follow my finger, bifocals. I said, bifocals? I can see. He said, sir, I'm just telling you what.
Don't get aggressive with me.
I was so mad. I was so aggressive. I said, sir, bifocals that I gotta with the bottom. He said, no, it's not. He said, you look at a computer all day. So then what happens is when I look down and I look up, I'm not squinting.
Yeah.
I just have to give myself a second. And he said, okay, I'm glad you said that. I said, I just have to let my eyes. He said, okay. He said, so when you drive and you look down at your radio, you look down at the speedometer, then you look back up. How often do your eyes have to adjust? And I was like, bifocals?
Griff, let me explain it to you so you understand, right? See how simple that is? See how simple that is? Like, you ain't got a trip, ain't no ego to it, just simply, and it's the one. Now you get, Lanika say something funny, you get to hit it with this.
I mean, like, if it makes me feel better, I'm 21 years old, and the glasses I have to get are bifocals because I have an astigmatism. And I never wear my glasses. I don't even really need them. My eyes just tend to get tired. So it's something that you should do. Like, yeah, I probably should wear my glasses, but I don't need to.
So then look, so the ladies say, okay, we're going to give you some glasses, but we're going to give you some for reading, for computers, and for books. And then it's going to be, so she makes this diagram and she goes, yeah, you want this part to be, this would be for your reading at the top, this would be for your computers, and this would be for your books. I said, what's all this other part? Oh, your eyes to get adjusted to that right there. I said, wait a minute. So now you saying I got bifocals, but then I can't see right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. So now I'm just gonna be doing this all the time. He said, when you get used to it, you'll be fine. What's up, Drina? Shout out to Drina, WOKB, Orlando, watching. Heard y'all going to FM.
Hey, you in Dallas too? Everybody they're gonna be thinking you TD Jakes. Pastor Jakes. He mad. He don't like that one. He don't like that
little face.
They gonna think TD Jakes.
He left. He literally left. He's just like, I'm out. Like, after that, when I came to him.
Like, he's left the building.
Yeah, he's done.
That's not a bad comparison, though. Like, you get TD Jakes. That's cool.
They gonna think, hey, you might get a free meal there with Cracker Barrel or something.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Oh, wait a minute. Me and Lanika was at the California Pizza Kitchen the other day, and we went to pay our bill, and the man said, and when we go to restaurants and stuff, we bring Uno. So while we wait for our food, we play Uno. Somebody said, it's the Pastor Jakes for me. Don't.
I mean, really, I remember when I was a kid, Dad would come pick me up. Kids at school would always say, yo, like, not try to be funny. Is your dad Big from Robin Big? Yeah. And I would be like, no. I remember one time he came in for, you know, when the parents come in and talk about their careers. This is when I was in 3rd grade, so nobody knew who my dad was. So they were all like, is your dad like a WWE wrestler?
Yeah. Now that's just me being 6 foot. If they would have saw George, they'd have been like, is your dad God?
No, taking your kids somewhere when you my side, dog. Everybody look at
And
you
then
like
he got
you
all girls, so they literally
they look at you crazy.
Giovanni and Thomasina, what's happening with y'all? If y'all just tuned in, you watching Zone 4 Sports. I'm Griff. That is Nefertiti Marshall over there. I call her superstar. She's our Gen Zer. That's the coach, DP in red, and that is our athlete, George Foster, with the UGA behind him. We're talking about getting old because Phillip Rivers just retired, and I went to get an eye exam today, and the man, I thought he was going to say, you know what? You probably need some glasses. You go to Walgreens, get you some readers. They $4. You can get you 6 of them for $9. When that man scribbled bifocals, I sat there with him and I was like, what are you talking about? And then he started giving me the worst analogies. He said, hey, when it's cold outside, you wear a jacket. A bird has feathers. When you have to wear a hat. I said, sir, don't patronize me. I would just like you to do the test again, because when I hear bifocals, I think of Benjamin Franklin with a kite and a key and lightning.
He gave you some stuff a scientist have to make. Huh? Like they got to use real science on your glass. That's
crazy. Them glasses be costing an arm and a leg. Ain't no $4 bifocals. That's probably why he really mad.
That's part 2.
Glasses are not cheap.
Hey, if I can't front, my eye exam would probably go the same way. I just don't trip because I can see everything I need to see.
I can see all
like I can see street signs. I can see y'all. I can read my phone.
But then I was keeping it real with myself.
But I
driving.
know, huh?
I was keeping it real with myself driving back, and I was like, when can I really read this sign? Right now, right here. Oh, man. Then I was trying to look. But all the dudes I talked to, I was texting, I was like, dog, getting glasses, you're going to be like, oh, I can see everything. But I'm going to tell you when. And then Lanika said, why you ain't tell me? What up, nephew, Giovanni? Lanika said, why you ain't tell me? I said, things just be hazy sometimes. She said, hazy is blind. No, she said, hazy is fuzzy. I said, hazy is not fuzzy. She said, hazy and fuzzy is the same thing. I said, no, because no one says Hazy Wazy was a bear. Hazy Wazy had no hair. Hazy Wazy wasn't Wazy. She said, now you just dumb.
That like fuzzy wuzzy. No. They don't say that because there aren't many other words that will rhyme with hazy that would be just as good. But Dad, you should be able to see. You should be able to see. It comes along with age. Don't you want to know what your girl really looks like?
No, because I've been laughing at her saying that she was fine and blind and she don't know what I look like. Now we both gonna be like this. with the CeeLo song. Who's that peeping in my window?
When I first got glasses, the first thing I did was call my best friend, and I put my glasses on. I was like, "Oh, damn, girl, you ugly." And she was just like,
"Okay, I would not like to talk about this no more. They don't come for 2 weeks, so and by the time the Super Bowl, I should be going." In today's stats,
Griff, you now understand John Cena when I say you can't see me.
Don't do that. You worse than the nigga been clowning me too. All right, y'all. Let it go. Okay.
He's blind. He just needs them little glasses.
See, Mr. Magoo.
I've been calling her Mrs. Magoo and everything else. She been laughing so good. She has some good ones today. She has some I think my eyes got watery a little bit when she said, "Are you crying?" I said, "No, it's just all the glasses and the lenses." Then I asked the people, "Can I get some contacts that help you put them in without you putting them in?" And the lady said, "Sir, that don't even make sense."
I'm not gonna lie to you.
That man said he want instant contact.
Dad,
I want something that go like this, that you can put on like that grease. You can just put them on like this.
Dad is a hassler of retail workers and people who work in public forums.
That's what Lanika said. Lanika said, "I'm so glad I went with you." The lady said, "Sir, you're very big and intimidating." I said, "Okay, I'm sorry. Just go ask the man again. Do they have to be bifocals?" So she left, and Lanika said, "How you gonna send that lady back? The man already," I said, "He don't even know." She said, "Oh, now you're an optometrist."
Like,
so
I'm sure if I wasn't your daughter and you came in someplace I was working with your shenanigans, as soon as you left, I'd be like, "Man,
you gave them folks hell. Now your glasses got glasses. That's crazy." You walked in there big and you walked in there tough, and you left out with glasses. They got glasses.
The glasses got glasses.
That is hilarious.
Is there anybody out there watching this just got glasses? I ain't even know how to pick them. They was like, "So pick you some frames." Now I got 7 Ray-Ban glasses and maybe 2 Versace. I got sunglasses for days. So I'm picking these frames. I did not enjoy myself today. I would just like to say that.
They don't have fresh bifocals. They
got fresh, but
I'm so used to wearing glasses that y'all know I wear glasses at night.
Yeah, what you just got to do is go out and go find a regular glasses frame that are like the same or similar to your sunglasses frame. If anything, what you could do is take your sunglasses in there, like a pair you don't wear often. You can have them filled up with those. You can. You should ask them if you can do that, because you can bring your own frames. And I would suggest
FUBU frames. You know good.
Okay, I would not like to talk about my vision anymore because I don't have any. All right, let's go.
It's because you can't see. You can't realize.
You know what you need to get? They make Raiders frames.
Sure they do. Yeah, I'm sure they do.
I've got Raiders.
I think my dad might have some.
Yeah, they've got Raiders frames. Get those.
Ooh, get you some Al Davis style.
I'm finna
send you all the Al Davis pictures with the fresh glasses on.
Okay, let's talk about championship weekend. First game, Green Bay versus Tampa Bay. This time I'm writing it down so we can all be accountable for what we said.
What I said, Per?
Green Bay or Tampa Bay. Superstar, you first.
Packers packing it like my mama be packing it into her jeans. Per.
Why are you picking Aaron Rodgers and your mama jeans?
Because they packing it. It ain't packing it heavy. Okay? Double stack. I like the Packers. They be double cheeked up on a Saturday, Sunday afternoon. I like the Packers for this.
DP, Tampa Bay, you got, okay, DP, can I say out loud that Aaron Rodgers is a future Hall of Famer?
Yes. Yes. Both he and Tom Brady are both first ballot Hall of Famers. Okay. Drew Brees, first ballot. Phillip Rivers, nah.
No, under no circumstances.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to forecast ahead, so you'll get both picks at once. This is a new era, a new direction, but in order to start over, you have to go back. The very first Super Bowl was Green Bay versus Kansas City.
Yep.
My picks are based simply on that, in that I think the universe needs to reset. I believe we go back, and it is Green Bay and Kansas City.
Wow. Green Bay, Kansas City for the championship, for the Super Bowl. Hold on, let me write that down. But guess what? Guess what? I'm all the way with you with them same picks. Green Bay, Kansas City. I got both of them. I'm saying Green Bay because number one, it's in Lambeau. It's something special that we all know. Have you been to Lambeau before, DP? Of course.
Yeah, I was out there with when Carolina froze to death. Yeah, Lambeau. Yeah, I'm good with being there in late January. They can have that.
Lambeau is some. I saw the Raiders play on a what they would call a warm winter night on a November 9th or so. I watched Charles Woodson gave me some tickets. I watched the first half, literally next to the Green Bay bench, and then I watched the second half in the suite. The people were cool, even though we lost. They wasn't talking crazy. They was fun before the game. I like the Packer fans like I like the Raider fans and the Chief fans and the Brown fans and the Cowboy fans. I like Green Bay, Kansas City too. Superstar, let me get your Chiefs Bills real quick.
I'm just gonna stand fast in it. I want to see the Bills more than I want to see the Chiefs. I'm just gonna keep it real.
I ain't even gonna put Bills next to your name. I'm gonna just put Josh because you've been hard on Josh all season.
I am happy to say I'm an early supporter of Josh Allen. I feel like I was supporting before it was really cool. And
but
you know
I also like to say you only all on Jock's strap because Brady left your coveted New England Patriots.
No,
and you ain't had fun watching football all season.
Alone. Let me tell you something. I'm taking my personal issues with my team. That's my personal issues with my team. Okay.
DJ Bobby from Erie, Pennsylvania says, "Go Bills." Shout out to the Bills fan. Hey, did you see what the Bills Mafia did for Lamar Jackson's foundation as well? They raised almost $500,000.
That's crazy.
That was George. How often do you see that against football teams, rival teams, but then in a playoff space as well?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's all a good. That's a good gesture, man. Like you don't want to lose, but man, that's a nice consolation. You usually don't get nothing.
Right. George, it's on you, homie. Green Bay, Tampa Bay, who you got?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be the first team to play a Super Bowl at home.
Oh yeah, that's
They have that incentive that they're going to be the first team to play the Super Bowl at home, and they will be playing against. Have we been keeping up with Pat Mahomes this week? Is he? What's his?
Well, I'm looking at it right now. They said they should have something final tomorrow.
He practiced today.
He practiced. Okay, so I believe if Pat Mahomes plays. It's hard to bet against the champs. You know, it'd be cool to see what Buffalo can do, but it's hard to bet against the champs. You know, I feel like Kelsey's gonna go off, and it's gonna be Bucks, Chiefs in the Super Bowl in Tampa.
So here it is, right here. Justice says the Packers and Josh,
not just Josh.
AFC, NFC Championships. DP says Green Bay, Kansas City took it all the way back to the first Super Bowl.
I need the first one, Griff. That first one where they had the bad stuffed mascots that was like 30 feet tall. They had a pack and they drove it to midfield and they was trying to have the two dummies shake hands.
I remember.
Yes. I used to have that tape. I used to have that on the NFL Films VHS tape when they showed the very first Super Bowl.
Dang, y'all old.
Yeah, we're old. I wear bifocals.
Oh.
Don't worry about
George needs some too. I'm gonna just lean on your daughters, George. I'm gonna catch one of them on TikTok and say, "Hey, Tell your dad he need an eye exam.
Griff, let me make you feel better. Let me make you feel better, Griff, about being old. I'm so old that I didn't know how old I was until last week. With somebody, we were having a conversation, and dude said, "Deep, how old are you? Like 45?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm 57." And my boss looks at me and goes, "You're like 58." And I was like, "No, wait, Dad, I'm 58." Like, I was like,
damn,
"Oh man."
DP, don't not know how old you are, homie.
Wait, hold up. Totally off subject, but DP, what's your sign? What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
You're a Leo? Oh my God. I love Leos.
Okay, now watch this. Now watch this. Justice, go ahead and do it to him.
Oh, what, you want me to read him? Like, what's your birth time? Do you know?
What's my what?
What's your birth time? Do you know?
7:42 a.m.
7:42 a.m. What day? Give me just a moment.
July 28, 1962.
July 28th, 1962. Oh, so you're a July Leo. Those are kind of different from August Leos.
Exactly.
Yeah. Still king Leo.
I think August Leos are just a lot more pompous.
August Leos is like November Scorpios.
Yes.
Fair.
Yes. Destructive, very destructive.
No,
I've never met November Scorpio. They didn't scare me.
Yeah, I don't have
July 27th, 1967 or 1963?
28, 1962. July 28.
July 28, 1962. Sorry, my brain. Okay. And where were you?
My phone just said it was 3:42, not 7:42.
It's 3:42 in the morning?
3:42 in the afternoon.
3:42 in the afternoon. Okay. And
my sister was watching. She said, Mom was sitting on the back porch and the water broke. So we were having a cookout.
Okay. DP. And where were you born?
Washington, D.C.
Okay. Really about to get the T on DP. I'm trying to see where this hate and spirit comes from.
58 years.
I want to know where it comes from too. He probably got some kind of Mars rising or something.
Right, like I gotta see exactly like what is his Mars. It's giving. I feel like there's a lot more Earth in his chart. Something. Okay.
No.
Per, we got it. Oh my God, yes.
Let's hear it.
His Mars is in Gemini. That's why he's so good at arguing. Oh my God!
I told you his Mars. I said it. I called it.
And when he's mean, that's that Scorpio rising come out. He's a Scorpio rising. Oh yes. Cancer moon. Oh, he's a little sensitive on the inside.
He is.
True.
Go look at his Instagrams. They all say, "Ladies and gentlemen, love."
He's a little sensitive.
He's looking at the camera like this.
But no, his Virgo is in Venus. That's scary, DP. That's scary. Your Venus is in Virgo. That means you're a controlling lover. You the type, you find a girl and yeah, you like her, but you spend the whole time trying to figure out how to fix her. Stop trying to fix people.
Can't help it.
Like, leave her alone. You liked her originally for some reason, didn't you?
No, can't help it. It's get right. Can't get right. That's what it is.
Zone 4 is now zone astrology.
Hold on. Get George real quick, though.
Get George real quick? Okay. Let me go out here.
She accurate.
Oh, yeah, George. George is a Gemini like me, aren't you, George?
Yes, I am. That's it. That's all you need to know. I'm great. You know?
I mean, but I got to see the rest. It's June 10th, right?
9th.
9th? Okay. What year?
1980.
1980. And what time?
8:35 p.m.
8:35 p.m.
Yeah, it's time for your bifocals, dog.
And where were you born?
Macon, Georgia.
All right.
Middle Georgia.
Macon.
Let's see. All right, we're in here. About to look it up. We about to get the T on George.
Thomas,
oh my God.
think Macon, Georgia is New York City.
Let's see. The T on George is okay. Taurus moon. I feel that energy. You're very calm. You're like
all day, every day.
Very calm, but like if something makes you mad, it makes you mad. That's the end of it. Nobody's gonna talk you out of that. The only reason you will apologize is because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. But you don't
crazy.
Mean
Wow.
That's crazy. I do. I have 0 and I have 100, but I don't reach. I don't reach 100 often at all.
And can I just say I've known you probably 20 years, and I only know you at 0. I ain't never.
Yeah, like
only
I said,
at 0, dog. Like as
only
big as you are.
Few people done seen me at 100, and like, yeah, that's it. Like I don't get that often.
And like I'm also seeing you've got Sagittarius rising. I have that same placement.
What do that mean?
Is it just me, or are you constantly trying to search for freedom or something else for some reason? It's like,
I don't know about that one. I have to sit. I'll have to sit and think about that one.
Sit and think about that, because I always feel like I'm searching for something that I can't put my hands on it. It's not tangible. I can't taste it, but I want it. I don't know what it is.
That's interesting. I'll have to sit and think with that one.
And Mars in Virgo. Okay, when you in an argument, you're not gonna say nothing. You're not gonna say nothing.
That's him.
And then
you called it.
Until somebody really says something that you're just like, oh no. So then you'll comfort them, and then they'll be like, that was really mean. And then your response is normally like, I could have said something worse, or like,
yeah, well, yeah, I could always. Oh yeah,
you could always say something worse. But you're more the type to emotionally stockpile all of your mess and try to deal with it yourself, rather than ask somebody for some help. Even though at the end of the day,
this is interesting.
I told you she good. When she did me, I was like, listen, I've been reading that stuff my whole life, Justice. I know.
I ain't never thought about this.
You done merged them all together though.
Yeah, I just play along. I'll be like, oh, I'm a Gemini, but I don't really be.
I mean, like, but you are a Gemini though. Like you're a Gemini because your Venus is in Gemini. So what that gives me is that you're like a show off, my girl kind of lover. You're like a, oh yeah, la la la. You'll shout from the rooftops how much you like this person. But and I'm not speaking about your current marriage. I love Vishnu. But in the past, you probably had an issue with somebody keeping your attention for real. It takes a lot to just keep.
Hey,
this good, dog. I
this stuff is good. This stuff is good.
It's because everybody, they look at your sun sign and then they write you off as your sun sign, but it's really the whole natal chart you want to look at. That's where the real tea is at. The
tea, huh? Okay.
That's what a real tea is at. And, Cancer Mercury. Oh, I have Cancer Mercury too. If somebody raised your voice, you heard. If somebody raised their voice at you, you heard. You'd stop listening from there.
Oh yeah, you can't like because I feel like you need to talk to me like I'm talking to you.
Exactly. Period.
Exactly.
I remember
like if you can't give me the same energy, I don't need it.
I remember yelling at Justice in the kitchen, like, I told you to do, and you better. And as I looked at her, I was looking at her deep, and she was looking at me like he's a monkey. and I just remember stopping, going, yeah, I don't think she's receiving this at all.
I mean, but yeah, that's cool. We got two of the same placements. That's pretty cool.
Justice, that's a whole nother show for you, baby girl. You need to think about that. Hey, y'all, that is our time. Zone 4 Sports. Y'all heard how we picked. Justice got the Packers and the Bills. DP, Green Bay, Kansas City. George, Tampa Bay. The only one out of all of us that picked Tampa Bay, saying they're going to be the first team to play the Super Bowl at home. But then he got Kansas City too. And then I'm Green Bay, Kansas City. Next week, we will have our Super Bowl picks. It's going to be an interesting weekend because these four are the four to play for it all. I cannot believe still that Tom Brady left the New England Patriots and went to the NFC South.
Man, he you know he want to stick it
that
to
is
him.
Wait
a minute.
Like his old South, team, like
in a year where Cam Newton wasn't with the Panthers, where Christian McCaffrey didn't play most of the season, and where the Atlanta Falcons have looked the most horrible they looked in the last 4 seasons and went over there and won. But everybody called it. I just didn't think it was going to be that easy. Even with the Saints winning the division, this dude is in the NFC Championship.
It never looked like they were going to win the division, though.
Mm-hmm.
It always looked like the Saints were going to win it the whole year.
Yes.
And then boom. You know what I mean? And I guess it looks like Tom is going to win the conversation of was it Belichick or was it Tom?
Yeah.
It looks like Tom is probably going to win that conversation.
Looks like it was Tom. That's a whole nother
it's
show.
Football cats, we knew it was Tom.
I mean, I could have told you that because look at what Bill Belichick has been doing for the past couple. I'll say it and I'll say it again. He's pissing me off as a general manager and a little bit as a coach. I feel disappointed in how he's been these past 2-3 seasons, going along with not acquiring new talent and going along with, general. Now everybody knows your number. It's up, yeah. But he just continues.
They're gonna have to start drafting better now.
Right,
much better.
They don't have Tom there to cover up a lot. And and it's nothing against Bill Belichick. He's still the GOAT.
He's still the GOAT.
He's still the GOAT. But they typically don't draft too well. They just always had the GOAT. Now, what they do in free agency is they really know how to get the best out of the least. They've done that. Better than anybody. They've done
a quarterback problem. Period. And they're going to have that for the next 4 seasons. Easy. That was Zone 4 Sports. Hey, if y'all like this, make sure you share this with somebody. Keep looking out for us. That is my daughter right there, Justice Marshall. Appreciate you being on, sweetheart. Shout out to your new spot. That's the coach, DP, down there in Nebraska. It's funny because DP normally is at the AFC and the NFC Championships in the Super Bowl. So it's funny to watch him have to sit at the house. And that's George Foster, who is a sensitive big man. How about
he is a sensitive big man. That's exactly what your chart read to me.
I'm your boy Griff. I won't see you later because I can't see. Zone 4 Sports. We
Zone 4
Stay blessed. Talk to y'all next week. Wednesday. Boom.